Hi, and welcome back again. If you see us, you know it is time to learn, relearn, and unlearn. And today we would like to focus on understanding what goes on inside our body, inside our brain, inside the nervous system, what is happening all around us when you are trying to conceive. And as we dive into matters of trying to conceive, we'd like to start with what happens within us when we are talking about what happens to our brain. Every time we begin this journey, our brain automatically becomes alert and it starts to monitor everything that is going on around. And now you find yourself that you are capable to see what you couldn't see before. You
Yeah.
are able to see um, pregnant women all over. You are able to now track even what happens within your body when you're ovulating, something you are not even aware of. You begin to see the timings. It's been 3 weeks, it's been 5 days, and all of this, when you sum it up together, this causes anxiety and a lot of stress when it comes to matters of conceiving.
Very, very true. I think one of the most important things for me in this discussion is so that whoever is in these shoes currently, whoever is in this season currently, is just affirmed and um, that we enable them to realize that what you're feeling is whatever is going on within you is normal. Whatever is going on within you is valid. Yeah, like that hypervigilance we're talking about before, like from adolescence to now, getting your periods, from adolescence to adulthood, when you're getting your period, you don't need to wait too much for it, or it doesn't bring a sense of grief, and you don't have to wait too what is it anxiously for your period, right? That life was just running on autopilot, basically, like it was just flowing the way it's meant to flow. Now when someone begins to try to conceive, they um, other than just being alert, feeling the alertness, they also really narrow down on how their cycle is going. And like you said, you feel, you can actually point and say, even without looking at your calendar, you can just point and say, I must be ovulating how I'm feeling, or I must be in my luteal phase, etc. Yeah.
And then when now you are focused more on what is happening, the timings, you've already shifted everything from trying to conceive, and now you've entered survival mode because you're trying to actually see this is happening now, this is what is happening now. And everything that is happening to your brain, it narrows down to our nervous system.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about what is happening in our system, because we have the central and the nervous, but let us focus on this one. There are three things that goes on: the fight, the flight, and the freeze. And when we are talking about the fighting phase, this is where you are angry, you are irritable, everything around you um, affects you. You see someone that is pregnant, you get angry. You see someone throwing a baby shower, there's something that stirs within you. And when we are talking about the flight mode, this is where you become aware of of the feelings that you are feeling. And when now you get to the part of freeze, this is where you are numb, you are emotionally numb, you are not aware of what is happening to you. You are just concentrating on getting pregnant, and this takes a toll in your body. And it doesn't, whether you know it or not, you have shifted the course from really trying to have this beautiful thing. Now you are focusing on all the bad things that are happening inside your body. And when we talk about things that are happening inside our body, of course we do have hormones. And when we are stressed, when we feel out of control, and now we enter the emotional side. And in this emotional side, when all of these emotions are going on, it affects the oxytocin, right?
Correct, correct.
Yeah. So when you talk about the oxytocin hormone, this is the hormone that enables us with the connecting, the bonding, and it also brings a lot of happiness. And when that hormone is reduced, then a lot of feelings rises rather. You start feeling chronically disappointed, you start feeling emotionally alone, you start feeling that things are not working out for you, and everything around you is shifting.
Mm. I love that we are talking about hormones and nervous systems and etc. So that we are at a point of acknowledging that indeed whatever is going on within you is real. It's tangible. It's even measurable. Your heart rate, etc. All these things are very real. And in acknowledging that they are real, then we can continue to arm ourselves with knowledge and figure out how to walk, how to work in wellness in this season of your life, this season of trying to conceive. Now you've mentioned the nervous system, and I can't fail to highlight how we are often aware that if I am calm, if I am basically if my body is in parasympathetic mode, then I'm able to thrive, I'm able to grow, I'm able to do my work well, I'm able to achieve conception or whatever else we're trying to achieve. But knowing that from a from a thinking level or from a cognitive level doesn't make it easy.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it easy to achieve, to accomplish, to get to a point of calm, to get to a point of acceptance or a point of I'm going to do my bits and I'm going to let my body do the rest. Yeah. So walking in those emotions, walking in that anxiety is challenging.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Simply because when we are in this moment and we are thinking of how the body, we are not thinking because this is us living this moment. It is easier said than done.
Yeah.
When your brain is alert and you have all these emotions, then everything around you changes. You start having a stressful time with your partner. Your sexual life reduces, and remember, what we are trying to achieve is for you to get pregnant. But when you have messed up your hormones, your emotions are messed up, then things around you, everything falls apart. And if you don't get out of this session with anything, I feel like you should get out of it with one thing, which is how how you speak to yourself matters a lot.
Oh.
If you can tell yourself this is a phase you are just trying, it is not your whole identity. This is a situation, and you take each day at a time, then your outcome would definitely be different.
All right. I love the concept of self compassion and even just being very careful, being intentional with your thoughts. It's definitely a skill to it's a skill to learn and build, yeah, and put into practice in your life. Yeah.
And in every situation and in every time you are allowed to rest, please rest in each and every situation. When things become extremely overwhelming, you can decide this is a day where I don't want to think of trying to conceive. I want for this day to be a day of me being myself.
Yeah, fertility free day of the
Fertility-
week or
I like
month.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today. And in case you have more questions concerning trying to conceive and how to go about it, kindly comment down in the section below. We really, really love when you guys interact with us. And it is a space and a time for us to relearn and unlearn. Thank you for today.